Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 35 and 36. Now that Luffy and all of them are on the island, and everybody is kind of set up to finally, try to save Nami, but at the same time, she doesn't want to be saved. Also, she's trying to make her, herself seem to be, the bad guy, kind of get them to leave. She's, had a very hard time saving up, for 8 years, having to be under this like craziness and having to act a certain way. But as we saw from last episode, it kind of showed that she changed while being with Luffy and them. And I think that's really happened to all the characters so far. Is meeting Luffy has changed the way they think in their lives in general. And Luffy just doesn't want to have, hear anything from it. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to believe it for one, but just all he wants is her to come back. So at the very, tail end, now we're seeing, we can see like the complete, looks like they're going to tell us like the complete, past of Nami. We know, to some extent what happened. Her parents had died. And they were like meeting graves. At least they had talked about it, but it's good. It's going to be nice to see this in full detail. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/AJRich123. You can also go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AJRich for streams. And let's go ahead and start. I mean, technically it just like went so fast. Well, guess he's not gonna sleep anymore. Probably not best to mess with him right now, though. Can't get used to those lips, though. Just their look. His hair kind of looks like the symbol for weed, doesn't it? Doesn't it? They're just gonna let him go. He's so trusting. See, she really is such a good person, hurting herself like that to make sure Usopp, didn't get hurt. Oh yeah, well, it did show they were in the, were getting fruits or something. She obviously really cares, really cares about that village. She's able to draw like that even as a kid. Holy crap. Oh, she's like trying to take from a library or something, or bookstore. Yeah, trying to take from the bookstore. So even as a kid, she was doing that. She has not changed. Calling her a cat? Got the smoke like Sanji. Damn! A bit flirty, frisky. No wonder where Nami got this from. We see where they both get it from. No wonder they'd grow up like that. Yeah, I mean, that's just pure talent as a kid right there. And it's not always the case where your dream as a kid do the same stuff as an adult. It's pretty good. That's not very nice to say. You could, change it, make it look a little bit different. Oh, shit. Saying something like that pissed her off. I mean, you're still a family regardless, which is true. Jesus, okay. It's just, you know, spoiled kid attitude. I mean, you can't let her go. She's like a little kid. Damn. Yeah, you can tell, like, that set her off, talking about, like, you know, not being real family. I don't know. The way I look at it is, your family is your family. If you are, like, it doesn't have, you don't have to be related. It matters how close you are and how you feel about each other. Of course she didn't. I mean, she's a kid. She got mad. But she's an adult. She probably should have chased after her immediately. The big thing is just, you know, to be able to, you know, forgive and move on. Even back then, a bunch of wanted posters. Oh, I was wondering where she'd run off to. You can tell she loves them, though, and really cares about them. Ah, so she would understand. That kind of fits her personality. Damn. Oh, she found them. Wow. Damn. She finds them while she is a Marine. Yeah, see, of course she cares about them. That's a pretty... When you could laugh in a situation like that. And she was ready to give up, and then, you know, seeing people being alive like that gave her life. Of course it's gotta be some crazy weather. So she's been taking care of them ever since. Yeah, she cares about them more than herself. That's a pretty rare love. Of course they, you know, of course they're gonna say that, but she's obviously changed. Big responsibility, but so now that makes sense. No wonder she has an I mean, she has an attachment to them. She's got to go back now. And they all saw them grow up too. So they don't actually hate, okay. See, they don't hate them. And maybe it just seemed like that. You know, with how Nami acts. So this is when they show up. It was that guy with the weapons too. Just realized that the guy that was gonna get killed with the weapons. See, that's bullshit. Yeah, but you can't leave the villagers like that though too. That, seriously, it shouldn't be that easy. You pretty much broke all the time, but that's part of their plan. That's how you know, they never are able to leave. Oh. Oh no. Of course they notice. She's cooking for them. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, there's nothing they can do. Well, we know there's a grave. Said their parents are dead, so... Oh, man. It's like set up for failure here, because we already know there's a grave and their parents are dead, so we can kind of write what happens here. God, it's like... It sucks because they're an insanely, like... They go through all that, you know, she saves them as kids, and then just for something that simple where it just seems like there should be better defense for villages like that, where, you know, some people can just show up and take over an entire village and force them to pay money that easily. It just seems too simple. But man, it sucks that, like, it just sucks. Let's go ahead and watch the next one. Oh, she's probably assuming it's either... It's one of those towns where you just kind of let people in. Oh! Okay, she baited him. I mean, she has combat experience, so... Shit! So she... Oh, man, she was ready for this. They don't see her as, yup, they don't see her as a threat. Yep. They can't, there's nothing they can do. Oh! Fuck! God! Jesus! The arm's broken! She just seems really... I think she's too stubborn for this, though. There's a way to get around it. What a good guy, he's trying to save her. Ah, that technically helps. Yeah. She doesn't want to leave her. It's really hard for a kid to understand that, though. If you guys make any noise, you're gonna make it harder. You're gonna make it harder for her. No. Why do that? You didn't even have to. Oh, she cares about her family that much. She couldn't even lie. Damn. Wow. It's deeper than I thought. Damn. She just couldn't lie about it. That's how much she cared about them. Of course not. They don't want to see their, you know, it's their mom to them. They don't want to see her die. Fuck. And take a wild guess what's gonna happen here. Yeah, definitely the villagers are gonna rebel now. Yeah, because they won't make any money if they do that. You always gotta use something as an example. That's freaking brutal. And she's just ready for it. Oh, right in front of them. The hatred, the hatred for this guy, and why Nami would wait 8 years. Even them not explaining, I understand, like 100% why she would, like, she is not gonna let there's no way in hell she resents this guy and all of them more than anything. I mean, holy shit, to kill the mom right in front of them. It's hard to say what past is worse, but holy shit, this is bad. That, will traumatize you. Her ideals, the way she is, they, you know, as we've seen how Nami acts, you know, they incorporated it and learned. That's just a good woman. Holy crap. Great mom. Oh, and this, okay, so they see that she's talented. So they can use her. No wonder. So she's forced. Ooh. God damn. I mean, you gotta give that guy credit. He can take some hits. Shit. Well, we know he's alive, obviously, because we've seen him already, you know, older, but, like, man, he definitely did take a legit beating for them. All the villagers and all of them, even though, like, Nami would go and, you know, steal and stuff, they actually cared about all them. And, I mean, and especially their mom, that was just, that's pretty brutal. There's no way, like, Nami did not, like, resent him and all them and just, like, wait for ways to, like, there's no way she doesn't want to, like, hurt him, kill him, do, like, there's just no way. Yeah, she wants to buy the village, but I see there's more, there's got to be more to it. Like, there's got to be more, like, there's no way she doesn't want to kill him or do something to him, because you know, seeing the guy that killed your mom, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna go after, you're gonna do something about it. That's brutal. And no one was able to come save them, so she must have known they weren't gonna be able to save them either. Huh. So they did try, it looks like. So he's gonna try regardless. They all really did care. I mean, that type of experience can really, like, rally everybody together. Oh, she has to tell them or something that she's joining? She definitely got tortured or something. But she obviously wants to get revenge or buy the village. Yeah. They're not gonna understand though. God. She thinks she has to do it. But as a kid, Jesus Christ. She definitely has, I just feel like she had, even as a kid, she must have had some type of plan. She's trying to buy the village that we find out, so it would make sense. My thought is maybe it's so they don't try to save her. If they do this and Nami makes it so they won't go, like, to hate her, right? Then they won't go and try to save her and get themselves killed. That's the only, I mean, that's a smart thinking for a kid, but that's the only thing I can think of there, because we already know she has a big heart. If she's thinking about the villagers and everybody, that's the only reason why I could think she'd act like that. Oh, so she knew it was hopeless. And that's why she values money. Mm-hmm. So that's what she's been doing the whole time. Exactly, the people you hate. But see, that's her real face, her anger. And we saw a flash of that too when he said something, like in a few episodes ago, we saw her flash angry. Oh man. I mean, that's true, but I think it's already past that point. At least some of those guys are suspicious. Oh, they heard everything too. That's good. Because they were mad. So it makes sense why she was out stealing everywhere she went. Oh, all her treasure is in one spot. No wonder all her money's there too. She's still thinking about getting it. So she thinks as long as she does that, then everything can, you know, everything can go back to normal for her. Oh. That's what I thought when I saw it. Oh, because she's stolen. They probably, yup. No oh, they're after her treasure. Oh no. All the stuff she saved up. Everything she saved up, all that time, like, gone to nothing if they take her. But it's the government. How, like, she's never been in a situation like this. She's been able to get, like, be able to steal stuff, leave, but they actually found her, like, know where her collection is. So what do you do there? If you attack them or, like, you know, not give them your treasure, then you could be, you know, arrested from them. So what do? There's no way she's gonna give it up. Like, that's a whole bad situation in itself. But let's get to the main story here of just their past. Like that, it's hard to rank these pasts. Like I was thinking about it, but Nami's is definitely, I feel like Sanji's was pretty damn high just because of the stakes and the extent, and like, but all of them have loss and you know, bad things that happen to them, extreme situations for the most part. It's like everyone's, you know, dealt with some hardships, but I think I have to give One Piece like credit for just how good they make these. They make you, first of all, they place them in spots that just that are like perfectly timed with the story. I think just the overall pace of where they place everything is just perfect, and I think that's why it has so much meaning when it happens. There was like great build up to, like, especially like here with Nami, it's great build up to her past. It's not like we knew parts of it, but then there was more to it, and because we have a connection with Nami already, and we like feel for her and everything, it was more, at least for me, it felt more and it meant more because of that. So when, you know, her mom gets shot right in front of them, you feel like it's like a true feeling, like that you see like the love of them, and she didn't even have to die, but because she couldn't stand the thought of them not being called her family, because that's how much they meant so much to her, that she just couldn't do it. So she used the money instead to let them live. And it just, I thought, you know, it's funny, when that happened, I thought it was going to be more like Nami or one of them were going to accidentally make a noise or we're going to run in, but that was so much better though, of them actually making, like, it was her choice. It was her choice to tell them, and like it made the love even stronger, and no wonder Nami, you know, is the way she is. And it meant even more like when she, you know, goes back to the village and say, you know, pretty much tells them, tries to make it so they won't go get, my thought was she made it so they will not go after her, and she'll think that she wanted to join, so they won't get killed, and she can save the money. And you know, that's in theory, it's a good plan. But 8 years later, it takes that long. But now that, like, I mean, like I said, even giving the money to him, I just don't know if they'd actually leave them alone or let Nami leave. But also, you know, the Navy is there, and the government, you know, it's just all bad. Everything is bad for her at this point. Fortunately, you know, Luffy's there. At least they have, you know, they have people there. But man, that village is full of love. They all care about each other. I mean, obviously going through hardships like that, you know, it's going to kind of bring everybody together, and they're just all, you know, being in that spot, people can so easily kind of just take over. And I swear, it's really easy to me. That's why I'm guessing pirates are even in this world in the first place. You can take over spots. It's not impossible if you have the manpower or the strength. And that's just, you know, they just got put in a difficult spot there. But anyway, yeah, just I really have a hard time ranking these backstories so far, but I think Nami's is definitely high up there. Zoro's and Sanji's are high on there. I think Usopp probably had the more tamer, even though his mom died, like more of the tamer backstory. But it's just yeah, very, very harsh ones. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123, as well as you can go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ajrich for streams. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.